Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the ticking down to tip off. Won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us.
Number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game I'm at 1 or 2 times.
Ernie, you know why I like drinking Shaq Fu Punch?
Why?
Because it's about finding the right mix. So in basketball terms, it's about coaches, star role players. Everything has to be working together. That's why these guys can be great.
I question of what it takes to become a champion in the NBA.
I wasn't really promoting. I was just giving you a Shaqnology.
That's his 12th promotion. I'm going to start promoting things.
I'm not promoting, it's Shaqnologies. You know what? I won't say nothing else about myself or any product I'm endorsing. Man up, you two.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Nets homestand. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings, and it's lights out in at the point.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Jack following the basket by Freak. Passes to Hardaway. Lopez a screen. The fader. And he gets the bucket. Lopez has got his first bucket of the night.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. No good from lights out.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Right side Jack, Lopez. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Lights Out. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Lights Out's got his second basket of the night. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against Boston.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And he gets the bucket. Lights Out's got 6.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside Jack. Young with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. No good from lights out. The Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. He's looking to even the score in this season series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time and said with their defense and shot blocking, They're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor. Kevin, let's see if they can lock them up.
Thanks, Doris. So defense, it looks like, coming first for them today.
That's their identity. That's what they're all about. Their defense is really what sparks them.
And that has to be their spark if they're going to be successful. I mean, everything for them starts.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And Jack, here we go. No good. Excellent D from lights out. He dishes it to Harris. And again, it's Orlando converting. First quarter. Screen by Young. Jack dishes to Young.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Young with the steal. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Oladipo. From 13, the shot no good.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
The shot's good from lights out.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Jack passes to Young. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Young's got 8 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
And checking out the numbers for Young. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 9 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a guy with some talent, but honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Magic also changing it up. Hill, he's checked in for Gordon. Hezonja comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Payton in for Victor Oladipo. Here's McCallum, covered by Payton. High post try. Bounces high off the rim and drops. McCallum's got his first point tonight.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
To the middle, here's Underwood. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And McCallum kicks to Seraphin. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Seraphin. And Orlando making a change here. Temple's checked in. Here's Jack. A 17-point game for him in the win against Boston. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
So on the floor for Orlando, Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Gordon out there with Hill, and it's lights out in at the 1 spot. That evens the score. Lights out's got 17.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Outside Jack. Pass to Hardaway. Lopez, a screen on Oladipo. 5 on the clock. Here's Hardaway. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He had 40 points and added 3 rebounds as well. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
That's good.
They get 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Outside check. Plumlee with the screen. Hardaway against Oladipo. Plumlee with the screen. Hardaway dishes to Plumlee. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And the Nets lead by 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's Harris off the drive, and he gets it to go. Harris has got 6.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
That drops.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Now here is Jack. He's guarded closely. Lopez a screen. They set the pick. Puts up the baby hook. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
Here's lights out. Can't hit. The Nets go the other way with it.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Hardaway for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Lopez a screen. And Jack, here we go. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Jack's got 6.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. That's a terrific set that they just ran.
The Nets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Outside Hardaway. Back to Jack. Shoots from the high post. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
The shot's good from lights out.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Brooklyn trailing. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here is Jack. He's got 6. Out to Hardaway. Hill gets the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's lights out, and Orlando again with the bucket. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the half. And Jack kicks to Lopez. Lets it go from 11. The shot will not go. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Orlando out in front, leading by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for chances to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
What a game we've seen here for lights out. 31 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Nets trail by 4. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Brooklyn now, Hollis Jefferson is out there with Young. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Brook Lopez. And it's Hardaway in at the 2.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Screen by Young. Hardaway passes to Young. Left side, Jack. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Off with the layup.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Lights out. Rebounded by Hardaway.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The shot is off. Gordon with the defensive effort. Magic leading by 4. Here's lights out, and he slams it one-handed.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Harris. Soft touch off the glass. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Here's McCallum. They get it back. Plumlee, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lopez. And the Nets miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And the second free throw, good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Magic as they end the third quarter on a 12-3 run. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. On the court for Orlando, Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Vucevic is out there with Hill, and it's lights out in at the 1.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
To the paint, pick up by Hill. Gets it to go. That one good from Lights Out. Lights Out's got 39.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at it.
And Lopez throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Magic leading by 16. Lights Out passes to Hill. It's Oladipo on the wing. Deflects the pass. Young with the steal. Jack against Oladipo. And Jack kicks to Young. Feeds to Jack. Young up top. Wide open look. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got 6 assists here tonight.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
So for the Nets, Serafin comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's McCallum in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Magic also changing it up. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Hill. And it's Hezonja in for Tobias Harris. Jack dishes to Young. And that one is stuffed right through.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And when we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past. What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Jack inside the line. A rebound by Hezonja.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Young sets a screen for Jack. And Young now, top of the key. Second chance shot. No good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's lights out. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And McCallum kicks to Serafin. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Lights out and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Thaddeus Young. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
All right. Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Jack. Looking to get back on track here. And the layup is good. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's lights out. And that one's good. Lights out's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's McCallum, guarded by Oladipo. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Harris is checked in for the Magic. And McCallum drops them both. The Magic leading by 18. Here's lights out, and it's Orlando with another.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Pass to Young. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. The Magic have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the first one drops. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for McCallum. Both free throws good from lights out.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Screen by Young. And Jack kicks to Young. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's lights out. Got it from 16 feet. Lights out's got 53.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
It's stolen by Vucevic.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Orlando.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Lights Out. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first one falls, and a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Hill, he's checked in for Vucevic. Fry comes in for Gordon. Garrett Temple has checked in for Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Harris. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Screen by Scola. McCallum, the pass to Scola. Plumlee with it. Clock at 6. Nets passing it around. And that one's good.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fan.
Good win. The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league. But he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith.